Sorry, we're live. Wait. Hello, let me know if you're here. Ooh. Are the comments coming in? Say hi. Hello. Yep. I lost all my friends today. Now they'll be joining. But later on. Good evening, Teng. Good evening, Ken, Gopal, Jensen. Please say hi if you're here. We have 53 people now. Hello, Alex. Hello. Derek was asking 2023 Persona versus 2023 Saga. Which model is more reliable and durable? They're new now. New Protons are, I don't hear much complaints. Right, so Persona is a larger car. I do have a personal soft spot with the Saga though. Yeah, it's not very fast, but because of its, I mean, both cars handle well, but I think Saga has a better poise because it's not as bulbous in the middle. So, good suspension, good handling. So, even though the Saga is not very fast, it's the kind of car where you don't need to slow down a lot. Corners, speed bumps, right? But at the end of the day, right? Some people drive, right? They don't slow down that much over speed bumps. They don't avoid potholes. The way they drive is they assume. I've been in cars like that, some Grab cars as well, and it makes me wonder, someone who drives smoothly without incurring heavy braking, heavy acceleration, someone who cares for the car when they drive. Like, of course, you have to look at your surrounding, whether there are cars behind you and whatnot, but someone who scan the road, seek the flatter roads to drive through, don't go crazy, heavy braking, heavy acceleration, and they turn even when they turn, it's a gradual, clean motion. These type of people versus one who has lesser mechanical sympathy over their cars. Over the long run, your car's gonna be way more reliable, way lesser maintenance, right? People don't realize that. You check your tires every day, your tire pressure, you check it every day. Make sure it's proper. Do your alignment at least once every 2 months. Check your alignment and all that. Your tire's gonna last a lot longer, right? I know some people who drive fast on Genting but clean. The tires never had peeling issues. They check their alignment. They make sure the tire pressures are proper. They drive cleanly, even though they drive fast. Yeah, I mean, I've never had tire peeling problems. It's really the way you drive affects your total maintenance regime. That's something important. All right. Kenneth, you don't need an international driver's license driving in Thailand. All right. Kevin, 328 GT. It's a lovely car, but it's also old now. It could have been, if you're buying one now, you could be the third owner, provided you found one where you are like the second owner, because these cars, they have come down in prices from close to 300,000 to about 8 years ago, they are about 220,000. You should expect decent maintenance from someone who buys the car at 200 over 1,000, and then it gradually goes down to, like, 120,000, 80,000, 90,000. When someone buys the car at 80, 90,000, it will be in a totally different demographic, and they might try to, be more like trying to save more costs when it comes to maintenance. So you really have to do your due diligence and get it checked, right? That's why Evo Club, we have 53 inspection centers that can help you do pre-purchase inspection. Different places charge different prices. That's up to them. But if your car is less than 8 years old, and if you go to one of these to do pre-inspection, maybe they will charge you 200, 250 ringgit. But if you purchase our Evo Club extended warranty, then your inspection will be free, provided your car passed the inspection. Okay, if your car passed the inspection, means it's good enough. I mean, I don't mean great. I mean, you're buying a used car, right? It's good enough for you to take ownership of. It is also good enough for our warranty partner, GMR, for them to have a case to see. They are actually backed by RHB. So our warranty partner is backed by RHB. For every warranty that they agree to sell to you, they hedge it against an insurance plan from RHB. So the car has to be in decent condition for RHB to be willing to sell them an insurance to provide the warranty for you, right? So it all makes sense for everybody. And it's not costly. There is a rough price guidance in this page that, say, for example, a BMW, I can't see from the screen, starts from 1,000 plus, and for the items listed, if you scroll up a little bit, Jiang, then you will see the items listed. Now, if the item is listed here, it will be covered, no questions asked. So if you pass your warranty, and then you purchase the car, you purchase the warranty, you pass the inspection, then only you will purchase the car, right? Then if you purchase the warranty, then your inspection will be free. And then you look at all these items, cylinder head, camshaft, blah, blah, connecting rod, torque converter, input output shaft, sensors, say sunroof motor, supercharger, turbocharger, these things. If it is listed here, then if it goes wrong while you are under the warranty period, it will be replaced. Okay? Of course, it will be replaced reasonably, basically meaning that because on every claim you have a limit. All right. So within that limit, they will try and fix your car so that it's returned to the road. If you bought a 7-year-old car, you can't expect a brand new part on that. All right. Anyway, so that's how it works. Okay. What are the questions? Oh, my uncle would like to sell his. This is from Brian Lowe. My uncle would like to sell his W204 C250 for 60K. Consider car reliability and maintenance wise. Any pros and cons? Please share your thoughts. This car is reliable. And 2014 is the last batch. You can go for it. It's a lovely car. The 1.8 CGI is okay. It's okay. It's a bit rough when it produces the power, but nevertheless, it does produce the power. And from our knowledge, the W204 is reliable. They are reliable, even though this engine only exists in one generation. Okay, so I don't think the maintenance is too crazy. Most of the workshops I ask when it comes to W204, they all say, yeah, it's okay. Some of them, have some loose pulleys over the years. But of course, it's still a 9-year-old car. So when you got the car, but it's your uncle. So that's the good thing. It's someone you know. And if you know your uncle is not in financial difficulty when he sells you the car, then you would know that the car has been taken care for and not skimping, skimping on maintenance. So yeah, go ahead. It's a good car. It's a good car. Pretty solid interior as well. All right, and you get a footrest under the Petrol 5. All right. What other questions? So we have 162 people here. 55,000 kilometer F21 25i. Is it okay if I want to drive it for 5 years? Of course. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. All right. 55,000 km is nothing much. But then this is just the mileage. You have to also look at his total engine hours. All right. A proper maintenance regime should be with the engine hours and not the kilometers driven. All right, how long you kept the engine running. You see a lot of valve fires driven by drivers. They stop the car at a shopping mall outside on the ring roads. They keep the car running because of the air conditioning. They just, I mean, it's their boss's car anyway. They just sit in the car, wait for their boss 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours sometimes out of a shopping mall and all that, right? That car, even if the mileage is showing, let's say, 80,000, but the engine hours could be closer to 200,000, right? So whether your tires are rolling or not is irrelevant. Your engine is firing, is running. All right. So give it a good service. But of course, the first thing you do is get it. You can also go for one round of pre-purchase inspection under the Evo Club Extended Warranty network. Again, as I mentioned, we have 53 inspection centers wherever you stay. Just search Evo Club Extended Warranty. And then you go to one of them, make an appointment, and then if the choose one nearby, they at least it's a private or third party that helps you check the whole car, make sure everything is okay. At least instead of buying it and then you guess, right? And then after that, if you buy the extended warranty, your inspection fee will be waived, and then you have a peace of mind to drive it. Until the car is 8 years old, then I'm sorry, RHB isn't willing to. I mean, it's not that it isn't willing. There has to be a proper business case at the end of the day. Okay, so F20 is okay. It's just that because it's a small car, after driving it for 2 or 3 years, you might have the thoughts of wanting to change the car. All right, because it's a small car, but I don't know your age, so go ahead. Okay. What's that? Oh, prices. Oh, lovely car. It's a lovely car. You know what? I was one of the very few Malaysian media that was invited for the regional launch of the 1 Series. It was in Singapore, this generation 1 Series. I kid you not, when they pull off the cover and when I saw the car, I almost puked. I felt the Angry Bird front and all that is so ugly. I just felt the car being so ugly. But you know what's funny? Over the years, I now prefer this pre-facelift over the facelift. Now the facelift, the front, of course, is in a way, it's a prettier car. But this one somehow over the years, especially the rear, the squarish tail lamp is just so good looking. This is way better looking than the new one with the BMW L shifting. I do not know why. So given the choice, I will always go for the pre-facelift now. All right. What do you guys think about the CX-30's reliability? Price point compared to other SUV like Toyota Cross and HRV. I would say for modern Mazdas, apart from the diesel having issues, I don't hear people talking about, But at the end of the day, the Skyactiv is a high compression engine, right? very high compression engine. Of course, Mazda engineered it well. Um, but how long term you'll be talking about, right? If you're telling me 20 years, I will always wager my bet on a Toyota. Okay, but normal time frame, 7, 8, 9 years, I think. But anyhow, amongst these three, I will go for the CX-30. But then I don't think it's better looking than the HRV. Even however good looking the Thana, however good looking the CX-30 is, I really do think that the new HRV is handsome. The Toyota Cross looks the largest, and the CX-30 should be the smallest car here. But you have the Mazda, you have that Mazda handling, which is better than the others.
It's a great value point, and also I think that whole sitting position, the back, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a good value. It's like comparing a Myvi to all the cars. Like, end of the day, have to accept it's a good value.
yeah. All right, kid. Hope you see this. Thomas, I just want to say this. Yeah, the Saga interior hasn't changed much for many years in terms of design, but I tell you, you have to go and look at the current Saga versus one that was, let's say, when Geely just bought over. The solidity of the build is totally different.
Yep.
I think when Geely bought over Proton, right, they introduced in all their standards, their tolerances and all that, right? The fit, okay, it's a cheap car, so it's built with cheap materials, right? It's plastic all over, but the solidity of everything that was put together, the fit and finish is so precise. When I pushed the dashboard, the entire dashboard, right? When I was pushing it hard or using my legs to push the center tunnel, right, I hardly hear anything. I don't see anything moving, anything budging. That is how solidly it is built now. Okay, so
Bobby, have you noticed the dashboard itself?
yeah,
Like earlier, it was just cheap plastic, was very hard. Now, although it is one piece, some of them, I don't know how they do it, but some parts of the plastic is softer and some is harder. There's a weird thing going on there. Like the car feels more premium than what it is. It's like it's supposed to be very, very cheap plastic, but something is going on there. So
I mean, the worst type of plastic is the scratchy type. You know, like you can find it in Nissan X Trail, right? You run your nails across it, you will leave a mark. And those are the cheapest one. And then there is also one type where you lightly knock on it, your knuckles hurt.
yes.
And then there is this type which when you touch is also hard, but when you knock the knuckle there, your knuckle doesn't hurt as much, and you know, maybe it's the pattern or whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah. It doesn't feel like the
how
cheapest.
smooth the molding is and stuff. But
Yeah.
if you see the video on the Saga, I think the video and also my video, same thing. We came to conclusion what called the build quality was so good, no gaps, no issue, whatever. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
Patrick asked a question. How do I do the chats over here? Patrick asked a question about update on the 33OE. The 33OE is our current Myvi. We get the most amount of miles in that car. It's fantastic, reliable, no issue. So yeah, it's just a workhorse line, no issue.
Yeah.
All good. Applying.
Oh, this one. Ting Tian 1. Yep. It is very affordable now. In fact, if I were to buy a small hatch for my son to practice driving, or the first car for my son, I would go for this. You know, a V40 T5. Yeah, because it's a Volvo. Yeah.
I got a comment from Thomas.
Sorry.
From Thomas. The last time we had in this live session, prices have gone up 10% for the 840i because of the live show. That's what he's thinking of. I don't know.
Oh, well. Uh, hey. Yeah.
400K.
Oh, it's a bargain now, lah, this car.
Shit.
Right, Tana?
Imagine,
Yeah, it's a 2 year plus car, 2, 3 year car.
I was talking about how the M340i is now at 300K. What a bargain.
Hmm.
What a bargain, man.
Wait, M340i is 380, right?
380, yeah. About 300K, like low threes, like, no?
Oh, these are used car, used car. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you touched on.
Oh, wow, then I would definitely top up the 70K and get an 840i.
You know what? This game is not ending, no? I was talking about this Golf R or use M340i. Wow. Then M340i or 840i. Wow. From Golf R to 840i.
But it's you see,
Mm.
the Golf R is obviously uh, a small, powerful rocket hatch. Okay,
Mm.
and you have a lot of enjoyment driving it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 840i is big, luxurious car. You look the part
Mm.
when you only pay 400K, right?
Yeah. Mm.
In this comparison, right, the M340i is the normal neither here nor there car,
Yeah. We
actually.
expect for that price, we accept lah. It's like what 300K, 300K for a M340i. Wow, goodbye. But they
Yeah,
never
yeah,
think for an 840i that even close to the pricing point, 400K or 500K, cannot imagine.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, however fun the M340i is, it is still a big car next to the Golf R, right?
True.
Mm. But it is not to the extent where the valet will invite you to park in front of the hotel. It will move your car into the basement, right? Whereas the 840i gets to stay there. That's the reality of it, lah.
Yeah.
Right? Or a 80,000 Maserati Quattroporte gets to stay there.
Mm.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like the pre-facelift G20 lah.
Yeah. I'm making a prediction, Bobby. I was saying,
Yeah.
I confirm they'll go back and there'll be a point in time the facelift cars are going to be modded to pre-facelift. In about 7 years, people are going to
Uh,
pre-facelift the G20. You see that?
yeah, the pre-facelift is so much more handsome. Eh.
Ayo. I want
Okay.
a G20 lah.
Nah lah, you won't lah. You already own a F30. You won't buy G20 one.
Actually, yeah, right. I don't like the current G20. Not my case. The screen or not for it.
Oh, your line very slow. You are in .3 GP quality.
Sorry.
Chiang, is it the same for you? How Tana look like?
Thana is a bit blurry, lagging.
Yeah. Oh, Chiang is too young to know what is .3 GP.
I can Google.
3GP.
.3 GP video format. Yeah, that's how Tana looks like. Yeah,
Really
yeah.
that bad. Let me just off my camera.
Okay.
Better? Buffering. Okay lah. I'll log off.
Generally, when this happens is if you move less, then it will be clearer. That's how it generally works. It's sort of slowly build back your complexion.
I see.
When-
But
when
it's
you
funny that 3GP was designed for videos. I mean, like you see these guys all commenting here in the Maxlow, Mystic, And to think that the whole development of videos came from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Con.
Hey, God.
Oh, good evening.
Okay, let's quickly run through a few more questions. Quick ones. Your go ahead and buy the Audi A3 1.8T Quattro. It's reliable.
Yeah.
Don't hear much problems with it.
Yep.
Cats, you are correct. X5, yes, you have the hybrid battery, you have the air suspension. These two things are scary, provided if you're able to find the X5 that is the 3-liter engine without the hybrid drivetrain. Because at the end of the day, the X5 is still a larger car. But may I ask, why didn't you think of the X3? Because the X3 is, to my knowledge or memory, 90% the size of an X5. Is a distance away from the 2019 X1. And the X1 actually, when it comes to interior fitting, the choice of seats, the way you sit in the car and all that, right, is let's put it this way, it is a budget BMW. Whereas the X3, maybe the X3 is popular, so the used car value is strong. But how much is a 2019 X1? So we can gauge the price point that Cats A is looking at. 120-ish thousand. Okay, should be around this price point. Is there an X3 around this price point?
It would be the
search any-
previous Gen X3 law, I believe.
Don't search 2019. 2017. No. 2018. 2018 X3. Sort by price. Okay, there's a 150K one. Okay, so Class A, you can have a 150K as your benchmark, because if you think about it, right, 120,000 X1, your down payment is 12K. 150,000 X3, your down payment is 15K. It's 3K difference of down payment. And in terms of installment, a 30K difference should be lesser than 1,000 ringgit of difference in your installment.
I mean,
So
the difference in the X1, like X3, X5, I think it's almost there. I mean, the plus minus in quality interior. You can even go for upper leather aftermarket on the X3 because the X3 came with a hard type leather. The X540 came with an upper leather. But the X1, everything, the buttons, all that is just cheap. It's just, it reminds you you're poor.
I mean, the reason we recommend you to up your budget a little bit is because you are looking at a 2019 X1. If you're looking at 2015 or 16, which is where this model came out from, then we won't ask you to up that much. But you're looking for a pretty recent one. Probably you should top up a few thousand. We go for an X3, and then every month is about 700 ringgit or 600 ringgit of a difference in your installment. You get a much more luxurious, larger X3. You know, that is the reason. Okay. Next question. Ting Tiam 1. Yep, the V40 cross country is a good buy as well. And with the higher ride height, you can go over more roads since both cars don't like hard corners anyway. So you can go over the curb a little bit more when you can't steer that much in tighter turns. Okay. Oh, good evening, Tanajin.
This guy is talking about the X3 being the sitting position. I guess.
No lah.
I guess it's like this lah. X1 is one level, X3. As you go up the range, it gets better and better. It's definitely better than X1, but I wouldn't say it's like Hilux lah. Hilux is really upright. So.
Yeah, I would say the X1 is here, and then the X3 is here, and then the X5 is here.
Yes.
You know, it's something like that. So provided you are not looking at the X5, you're looking at the XC90, which is like way nicer. Yeah. It's, I mean, compared to the X5 of that era, right? It's way nicer. Okay. Okay. The guy was asking, what do I think about the Omoda 5? I mean, as per my review, from the outside, it looks like a 300,000 car. Inside looks like a 200,000 car. When you drive it, it drives like a 100,000 car. And there are many more 100,000 cars that can corner better than this car. This car is predominantly tuned for city driving. Very light steering wheel. It's not that it's all over the place when you corner. It's not that. It's just that you can tell it is not the type of car whereby, let's say a Mazda, right? They have that kind of intuitive chassis that when you drive fast or bordering illegal, you feel it's fun, right? It's just a normal car for normal people. You can think of it like driving a CRV, you know, or something that type, you know. And yeah, the safety systems, most Chinese car we notice they have a lot of when you're moving close to stuff and all that, but it has the kind of features where this price point just doesn't have. All right. Sorry, check what's my Volvo dot doing.
Can we just look at come
Yeah.
Anything caught your eye? How about this one, Eddie?
Yeah.
Passat. How much is it close to a Arteon? Because it's or has it depreciated a lot because they no longer sell the Passat?
I think,
It's a new Passat.
yeah. But that time, the Arteon on sale, they have not launched Arteon at that time.
It's earlier Arteon.
Launched already lah.
The earlier Arteon is there, what?
Oh, but it was the front wheel drive Arteon only, right? At the time.
So they have that. So I wonder how is the depreciation on the
Let's find out the value.
Let's see the year.
I can't find 2021, but 2022 is about 160, 170K. Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a lot.
Say Volkswagen will no resale value.
Yeah, hey, pretty strong. 170, 180K also got.
Maybe it's just a old posting.
Yeah.
Updated July 2023. No, like all new posting, right? New
Okay,
posting.
for 2020 is about 139, 137. There are some going for 120. I suppose it's a different spec because the headlight was different.
Yep.
So yeah, hey, go ahead. It's a good buy. It's a good car. Yep. Joey Lee.
One of those cars you will say buy.
Yeah, I don't recommend the CD200H. I really do not recommend the car. It has a Lexus badge. It's a handsome car, but that's about it. You know, that's about it. It has no power. Interior doesn't feel luxurious. Very, very cramped. The rear seats are cramped. The boot is cramped. And then you have a hybrid battery inside, which will cost you a couple of thousand when you need to get it changed for no reason. I mean, so I don't recommend this car, even though it's sort of like the only Lexus without a strong resale value. It's around the price of a similar year Lexus IS. Why don't you get a Lexus IS?
Yeah.
All right. Way more fun, way more space, way better car. 2011 Lexus IS, about 60K, 50, 60K. Yeah.
Wow, still 50, 60K, huh?
I think it's stuck there already. For a 2.5 NA rear-wheel drive Japanese Lexus brand, it should stay here forever.
When HP bought his one, also was also around that price, slightly higher than this, right?
60K, 60, the late 60s lah, like 67 or 68K lah. I mean, true enough, like I told him, if it won't depreciate much.
Mm.
And his is the last batch 2012 facelift. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you buy this car, it's gonna roughly stay there,
Yeah.
50, 60, 50, 60K. That's it. You know, then you can enjoy the car, and then you can go in at this price, use the car, maintain the car, and then you can go out at this price also. All right. Oh, Thana, your forte.
Yeah,
And con as well.
it's a great car to drive. You know, it
Yeah.
it pulls fast, it's very engine, it's very smooth acceleration. Yeah, I can't fault the engine. I can't fault the drive. Fantastic, you know. Fantastic.
Oh, this one but a bit high lah. This one 78, even if it's
But it's a manual, so manual 6 speed.
78, way. That's halfway to an M3, man.
Okay. At 70 odd thousand, honestly, if I was you, I will go for an E92. Yeah, being honest, I'll go for an E92 T35i.
5, yeah.
Yeah, T35, you know, I wouldn't go for this price, you know. Yeah.
E46, right?
Mm.
Even a 330, right?
If you can find, if we get the E46 330 convertible, 70K, 80K, worth it. Yeah, okay.
I'm
All the way to convertible. How much is this car? The 330i CI?
The convertible 70 plus to 80K they have, it's fine. It's okay price to get. But for the coupe, I think I'd rather get the 335 E92.
I think coupe, if you're talking about 50 to 60, it's okay, right?
I mean, this is a manual, but what my point is that I would rather get the 335. This is a personal.
You see, that's the thing, you know, the E46 era has come to the point of people look at it like a 997 versus 991 kind of thing, you know, because it feels a lot more analog than the E92, E90 generation. Yeah.
But
You know?
E90 is also quite an analog feeling car also.
True.
The E46 to me feels not as analog as I would love to be. You know that. So the 36 was analog. 46 just feels like very comfortable highway driving car. You know, it's the seats on the 46 is way more comfortable than the E90.
Yeah, see the dashboard, everything like classic BMW design, you know, and then the proportions wise, the size of the car, it's a lot smaller than the E92 generation. Yeah, the E92 is like the cutoff point where old BMWs, and then E92 you can feel the correlation all the way to the F30 and all that, the iDrive and all that.
You know how we say about the cars get bigger as you go along?
Yeah.
My wife swears on this okay, I must measure now I got both the E90 and I got the F30, right? My wife says the E90 is bigger than the F30.
The E90, yeah.
Yes, it's bigger. She said interior wise, E90 is bigger, more spacious than the F30. I said cannot be, but I can feel what you're trying to say. I can understand, but I can't understand why.
But
exterior is about the same, I think, but inside somehow the E90 does feel a bit more spacious than the F30. I don't know why.
Really? Yeah. E90 is not exactly a spacious car, you know.
I don't know why. I got these two cars in my driveway. I need to measure, but somehow, and maybe because of the center cluster, center gearbox, is bigger on the F30. So I think the seat has become smaller on the F30. The E90 is a smaller center and it's a bigger seat. So I won't measure and do a video on that, but apparently I think I was shocked, you know, it's maybe true.
But that feeling is true, and when your interior, the dash and then the center tunnel and all that has less things, it makes the car feel more spacious. This is how people feel when they go into some classic cars. Like outside is very small, but then you go inside because it's so tiny, everything is so small, right? You feel like, hey, I got a lot of room. Like my Fiat 127, right?
Yeah.
It feels so spacious inside, despite the car being so small.
So I need to measure. This is the fact.
No need mention
Yeah.
Chiang doing it for you already.
So you see, it's wider. Obviously, it's wider. I understand that.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's about the same height. Yep, I understand that. But no one does interior. They see. Hmm. Oh well, just about lah. Well, perfectly proportional. But yeah, if for the price, I think if you want, I think look at a convertible, 70-80K. I think it's fantastic. If you can get 50K for the price, I think it's a good buy to get. 50K is what I'll pay for an E46 63 OCI.
Same. Same.
Okay, Ronald, give idea. Measure the windows. Okay, I will do that. I definitely must make a video on comparing the cars together. It's something that actually my wife and I still don't agree on, but we're going to measure.
Mm.
Okay.
Checking on used recon car, extremely confused between.
What is your definition of an all-rounder? What do you define an all-rounder is?
Well, I think for him the seating capacity is fine, but the ability I think to go like weekend drives and go for office work, and I think just that ability to go do a lot of stuff without having concerns about being to a place like car parks,
Basically, the car needs to be able to go a greater variety of locations, lah.
Yes, correct. So the CLA 45S and the GR 3.0, I think right comfort wise, the Supra is probably more comfortable. I would think. What do you say?
The current CLA is very comfortable. The current generation CLA 45s.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. They don't ride as harsh as the previous gen. Well, one is derived from a passenger car. Obviously, on day to day, you will find the CLA 45 a more usable car day to day. It just from the shorter doors is enough. You drive if you have a coupe, right? You go out, right? You park normal parking lot. The moment you open your door, it's like your door is so long, right? Going in and out, really, this is a pain.
Yeah.
For modern BMW owners, if you do not know this, you double click your unlock button. When you want to open the door, the windows will go down halfway because it's frameless. It's easy to go in when it goes down halfway. When you double click your unlock. Anyway, the Supra is more car, of course. I mean, at the car show, you see a Supra, of course. So you really have to drive both and decide. Both are great cars. The CLA 45 probably in 1 month you would have explored all its potential and all its capabilities, whereas the Supra is a real drive. You can practice. Go faster and faster. Not sure will it ever beat the CLA behind the hands of a normal amateur driver like us. Most of the time, we drive the AMG 45s a lot faster than those. So, what would you? We just go with which one would you pick, Thana? Supra.
If I didn't need the seats, definitely Supra.
Okay.
It gives me more enjoyment. The CLA to me, it's fast, it makes nice sound, it's rapid, it's angry. But after a while, I want to just chill out and drive. I think the Supra was let me chill and drive also. So I think the chill factor is in the Supra.
The engine, the inline-six engine.
Inline-six, smooth.
Instead of a highly strung four-cylinder.
Correct. The CLA is a highly strong engine. This is a very smooth engine. It goes and comfortable driving, whatever. You look cool. Definitely the Supra. It's all round. Pick up girls. Pick up your homework. Anything you do, all rounder.
Con, which one would you pick?
Supra lah. If seating capacity is not a concern, it's the Supra lah.
Okay. I would definitely pick a car that is not two-seater. For my own, I would not buy a two-seater car. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Derek Chong asks if a Saga can do JB to Malacca. Of course, no problem. It will do it, but it's stable. The modern Protons are all stable on the highway, unlike those days. But at the end of the day, it's still an entry level car. Power wise, not much. You need time. You need time to get speed. You know,
Yes.
you need time to build your speed and hope you stay that way. And of course, most of the time, a Peroda will come out and block you, or a P plate car, and then you will slow down, and then you take your time to build back your speed. All right, and there is also this thing, Malaysians, if they drive a Toyota Wish, right, they are going at 110 on the fast lane. They see you coming from behind, Proton Saga. They know at any given time, if they go full throttle, they will be faster than you. Then they won't yield. They won't let you pass. So there's a trick, man. I tell you, if you drive a Saga or Myvi, you always kena this thing, right? People don't let you pass, right? They just block you because they just don't like you. If you see a BMW or Mercedes coming from behind, you let them chase that car away. They will let that car go and then you follow. I mean, it's a proven thing, A lot of times you see they try and then the guy just don't yield. It's like, I can go 130, 150, come back 110, But if you want to use your budget to buy a four-door car that is okay on the highway, safe enough, respectable enough, people will yield for you. Why don't you take your budget and look at, if you are okay with it, a Toyota Mark X, right? You can get one for 40 plus thousand, and it's a 2.5 V6, and it's a Toyota, and it has 200 horsepower. It can do your JB Malacca really well, but of course, it's an old car. You need to get it checked. You need to maintain it. But trust me, it won't be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay? It will not be a nightmare.
I would probably think like a 214 Accord around 40K range, because you see a lot of the guys who own Accords, I notice they keep the car up to 8 years with Honda itself. I noticed that.
Yeah.
I was like surprised, 8 years they go with Honda. So you buy this car with like 8 years plus, most of the life they're in Honda itself, well maintained. And then you get
2014 is which Accord? Is it the Accord Dana? I have a
yes.
No.
Huh?
That Accord changed over in 2013.
Yeah.
Changed the generation changed in 2013.
Was basically that.
Oh, okay, the good looking one.
Yeah, but it was 2014 is the pre-facelift law.
That day, I called Grab Premium, and then a Honda Accord came, this Accord, okay? And when I saw the car turn in, right, I was like, oh shit, the bumper is scraped, the doors were scraped, And then, true enough, when I got into the car, it's so poorly maintained. And the moment he turned his steering wheel, I can hear the sound, crop, 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 crop. Then he crossed the speed bump, clong, 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 the rear arms, the bushing. Oh, it was a suffer, I sat in that car all the way to KLCC. It's like, oh shit, man, the car, and the guy drives like shit, like the light turns green, he go full throttle, got near the car in front, heavy braking, full throttle, heavy braking. It's an idiot. The guy is an idiot, absolute idiot. So when I finished my meeting, I called Grab plus the normal Grab, the Vios City Grab. And then a lady in a brand new Honda City came and picked me up. Oh, so comfortable. Slow and smooth driving and all that. Anyway, Thana's suggestion is not bad. A 2014 Honda Accord. Is it around that price? Is it around the 40 plus K lah? Okay. Right, 40, 50K. Go for that. All right, cheers. I like this question.
What?
Please, Darren Wong, please buy the Repeat AMR. Please buy it up. There are only about how many units in the world? I think less than 200 Repeat AMR. Yeah. 600 horsepower, full carbon interior. The most extreme version of Rapid. Please buy it up. Please buy it up. All right. Please.
210 ever made. My God.
I don't know. Can find. I don't think can find, right?
240,000 brand new. My God.
Yo, someone selling 1.5 million. Bargain way.
Shit.
Right? Go buy it up, please. This is the this is like the Scuderia version of F430, and this is the Scuderia version of the Rapid. But there's one thing though, the screen doesn't move. They removed the folding mechanism. The entire center dash, the leather wrapped center dash, the entire thing was removed. In place is a single piece of carbon fiber, matte carbon fiber, running all the way from the front to the rear. So you don't get glove box. You only get 2 holes for a cup holder. And the door cuts are all Alcantara because they are way lighter than leather. So it's a very special car. All right. Go for
This
it.
is obviously with text, right? This is without text.
Sorry?
This is without text, right? I assume.
No. This should be with text.
Seriously,
Because-
my God, I just
yes.
checking it out. They launched 2 years ago, and it was 1.1 million without tax.
Yeah.
What a bargain!
With tax 1.6.
Wow,
Yeah. This is fantastic.
madness, huh?
Yeah. And it's it's 600 horsepower. 40 more horsepower than mine. Bapulo. Yeah, only 200 units in the world. Okay. Super rare. Okay.
Hasbullah asked a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to answer this one.
Okay, go ahead. Please highlight it. Where?
There, the fourth one from the top.
Who?
Hey, you
Hasbullah.
cannot click, man.
I
What's wrong?
couldn't click. I used the wrong link to Marcel.
Okay.
Hasbullah, the X5 is a great car for you because then you will be able to do a lot of plug-in hybrid related content way.
But I guess even without the hybrid, if you get the non-hybrid, I don't know.
The air suspension, that one is
I won't worry about the SS. I mean, the SS to me is the least of my problems.
Hasbullah, 2017 X5 is not 170k, it's 110, 120k.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
110k everywhere. 110k is everywhere.
because this what 2017 2018 the prices are dipping is simply because those cars are coming out of warranty
And the hybrid system lah.
and the hybrid system.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So up to you, bro. Up to you.
Because the 3-liter X5 is what? I think the last one I know was sold for about 130.
I got a feeling that he's referring to the non-hybrid.
No, but 3.5i was sorry. The hybrid was introduced in 20.
No, but
Okay.
the non-hybrid.
Okay. So Hasbullah, please get the 3-liter, the 35i.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 139k. Please get the 3-liter, then it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just now there was a question. 2016 7 Series. Please buy. I saw the question. Fantastic value. A cousin of mine just bought 2017 or so. It's like 170k. It's a bargain, right? 7 Series. It's a bargain. Please buy. Currently having an ES, looking for a sport long wheelbase sedan. Both cars are smaller inside than your current ES. All right, the CLS 400 and the GS 350. The CLS 400 drives better. This is the previous generation, I suppose, not the current generation.
Yeah. Should be it's 212 generation.
Yeah, with the 3-liter V6, right?
Hmm.
Turbocharged V6.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
Yeah, but-
GS350 is special, but it's a 3.5 NA. You know, you're paying road tax through the roof for
But
not a lot of power. Sorry.
The chassis of this GS is not bad. The handling is quite good.
Yeah, it's not
I would
bad.
say the 3.5 road tax lah. You know, you pay that kind of road tax and you're not getting the oomph.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but of course it's NA oomph, right?
It's a Lexus.
Yeah.
A lot to pay lah. Like, I cannot stomach it.
But crazy
Yeah.
way,
lot
this
to pay.
GS, the resale value is so strong.
But the thing is this, Hui Zhujie, you came from a Lexus. You are used to Lexus maintenance regime. You may not be prepared for an old Mercedes maintenance regime. So you can try. I mean, the CLS is beautiful. Okay, it's not a financial trap. Don't worry, but it is also not a Lexus.
Hmm.
Okay, it's not a Lexus. Yeah, I personally really prefer how the CLS looks. The thing is, right, for its asking price, right, the GS look cheaper than its asking price, and the CLS looks way more expensive than its asking price.
I get your point.
Yeah.
Your point.
Okay, CLS 400, there's 3.5, there's also 3-liter turbo.
And also the interior wise, right? The GS350 is not going to feel like an upgrade from the VS.
I think the previous posting was wrong. CLS 400 is definitely 3-liter turbo.
Yes,
Yeah, 3.5 is 350.
correct.
It's a beautiful car. Both are smaller than your ES inside.
Thomas!
Oi!
Hey, bro.
Wow, why you already look like 10:30 at that?
Out all day, bro. Out all
Oh,
day.
tired, bro. You want to rest or not? You can call a day one if you're tired.
No, it's okay. I'm happy to do this. It's fun.
Is
Unless
that
you don't want me to be
wine
here.
or
You want me to
Ribena?
be here, I zao lah. Okay, lah, I go lah.
Of course, I want you to be here, bro.
Yeah, I go lah.
We all miss you, bro.
Hey,
This guy. Is that wine or Ribena?
It's a berry cider.
Okay.
Soy da. It's a
Yeah.
soy da.
So it's Ribena lah.
Ribena with a bit of alcohol.
Unsweetened Ribena. Okay. Come, let's speed through. We are only like 1 hour behind our questions.
Wow.
Okay. Ooh, what? Oh, what kind of question is this? RS6, thank you, bye. Yeah.
RS6 law. RS6 law.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Brian Lim is from Singapore, so he's not buying all 4 cars at one go
So
because then you will need 4 COEs.
Yeah.
Now,
But such an old car, is that an issue with buying in Singapore?
No. Singapore mechanics are
No, I
generally better.
would you want to buy an older car in Singapore or same money?
no older car in Singapore is flexing money, bro.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, because it shows that you can just take out money and renew the COE.
Okay.
I mean, it could be that the previous COE is halfway through, so it's cheaper. Hey, get the RS6 C6 lah. Fantastic. And Singapore road tax, even though it's also high, number to number is not as crazy as Malaysia,
Yes.
right? A 5-liter should be somewhere 5,000 Sing dollar. You know, I do not know the calculation, but I remember the Singapore road tax is not as crazy when it comes to the numbers, how it goes up like Malaysia. So I could be wrong. And let me see. 5,000. See, can choose renewal period 6 months or 12 months. Let's look at 6 months. What's that? Normal car. I don't understand what's that. Wow, got registration years and more. Chincai lah, huh?
Bobby here, he says RS6C6 road tax and insurance 11,000 Sing dollar a year.
Oh. Okay. Almost the same as Malaysia. Now, Malaysia road tax is fixed at 12,000 for a 5 liter. Yeah. So go for the RS6 though. I mean, it's only 11,000 what? Oh, don't like that. Don't hurt them. Jiang is that bad. Jiang like to hurt their feelings. Jiang is like
Buy in Malaysia.
buy in Malaysia. Yeah.
Jiang is the master troll.
Yeah, Brian Lim, why don't you spend 30,000 Sing dollar and buy one in Malaysia, and you come over and enjoy this car. I mean, this car can go 300 easily, but not in Singapore, lah, right? And as a Singaporean driving a Malaysia registered car in Malaysia, you get kacau less. You know, poor thing, they come over, right? Like the cops lah, the other people like to kacau them, you know. And then when you go to the petrol station with your Malaysia registered RS6, you pump RON 95, nobody will kacam you. Right? Anyway, yeah, consider that. Buy your fun car in Malaysia because you come here to have fun anyway. Right? Then you cross the causeway and then park your Singapore car.
But you can't show off to your friends you got this car.
Never mind, you can show them your road trips to Thailand together with us.
My dad's friend, they invest in a common business. You know, he's very wealthy. Then my dad asked him why, because he has a GT2, he's a 992 GT3.
Yeah.
And he has a Maserati Levante.
Yeah.
And 212 super fast. So my dad asked, he said that, wow, the 296 GTB so expensive in Singapore, you know. Then my dad said, why don't you just buy one in Langkawi lah? Buy in Malaysia, pay duty lah. He said, if I drive the car Singapore, people look me. If I tell people I buy a Malaysian 296, people look down at me. So it's like, you got GT3, you got 812.
No, it's like what, you know, back in 2015, right? When we were invited to Sepang to witness the 15 owners who buy the GT3 RS, all of them stand in one of the what do you call that in Sepang? The what's that called? Huh?
The podium or garage?
The pit. The pit. Each of them on one pit, right? The owner together with the car. Then Porsche opened all the why would I keep having loss of words? The shutter. They opened the shutter all together, right? Then everybody was like looking at the cars, right? Then suddenly there's one white color GT3 RS. Everybody was like, wow! Because all of them are Langkawi registered. One baller registered KL. Pay full tax, GT3 RS, white color one, he registered KL. So when the thing all opened up, right? All Langkawi, one registered KL. Wow! Everybody like salute. Thank you for boosting our economy. You know, pay full tax, register here. Okay. Tiguan 1.4 for daily highway drive and all that. Fantastic. Buy.
It will not go above 130 plus. It's like fresh people also around 130,
Yeah.
140.
It goes quite fast, what?
Okay lah, it's okay. I mean, but it's like you feel the car, the one to go like 120 is like struggling. But city driving is fantastic. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
but
mean
forget the engine, the
I
chassis
mean,
is very nice. The
I've
chassis
driven,
level is very
I've
nice.
driven fast the Tiguan lah. 160, 170 can go, no issue.
Yeah, it can,
Can
it can.
go, no issue.
I've never been that fast on the Tiguan.
Bro,
But
I-
anyways, on highway cruising is very nice.
Yeah.
I've been on the
Nice,
car
nice, nice.
fast. It gets up to speed also very fast.
Mm.
It's like I was shocked that it's a 1.4 turbo, but
Mm.
I'm surprised how fast it gets up to speed. I'm like, wow, this car can really go up to speed quite fast.
Well, look, then Dennis has been to 160 before. Oh, I don't have the guts to go that fast. I think 130 max already. I don't overtake, then yeah.
I don't know. I can't believe Thomas never drive that fast. Like,
Yeah. I have
believe
doubts. I have doubts.
you would test the car.
Bro, if you know in my family, I'm the slowest driver. No
Huh?
kidding. Serious?
Your mom?
Faster than me, bro. When I drive highway, I go hometown, all these are my average speed very low. You go enduro, my average speed quite low. I cannot sustain high speed one. I cannot, I will feel very tired. I'm always quite slow. My mom will scold me, why never overtake? Why you go middle lane? You should go faster. Why you 120, you should go 140?
I don't know, man. Thana, every Saturday, right? When I come out from Evo Club Tri Station, right?
Bro, I don't understand. I know how much I drive at. I know the cars that I drive. My speed is there. And you go, wow, you go like, I'm like, bro. Don't think so, lah.
Okay. Maybe Thomas is on a.
I know why. Miles per hour. Correct?
Yeah, he came back from US.
UK import car, no wonder.
There's a time and space for spirited driving, and there's most of the time there's no spirited driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
How about one? FK8R or GR Yaris? Only one criteria. How good is the drive? Boarding.
As funny as it sounds, right? I think the FK8R will feel less boring than the GR Yaris.
FK8R will feel less boring than the GR Yaris. So GR Yaris will be more
Imagine this, bro. I think GR Yaris, after a while you feel bored. I think FK8R will take a longer time to feel boring.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Both are great cars. And in my opinion, GR maybe have the edge, let's say, on twisty roads. But I think of the fun factor.
Which car can keep for longer term? How's that?
Actually, both also won't keep long term for me.
I can see myself keeping the GR Yaris for a long time. I can see myself keeping it, and like one of the cars that I always keep it. I won't sell the car. It's one of my collection cars. I won't sell, GR Yaris.
Yeah.
I'll have fun. I do it. And like, okay, right, enough is enough. I just sell it, So
I will go for the GR Yaris also.
Yeah, I'll keep. I mean, if I can afford to keep the cars, one of my collection cars, it'll definitely be one of the cars I collect. Nice,
yeah.
Sorry, bro. It's just so nice. Special You can't get that feel that GR Yaris in many cars. Not many cars deliver that same kind of feel for me, at least,
Yep, it's special, but I don't know. Something for me is like a miss for me, the Yaris. There's an X factor missing for me. That's a problem. Yeah.
I think the GR Yaris gives you everything too easily, that you find that there isn't much of a learning curve.
Yeah.
So,
possibly.
and you want 30% more power than stock. My God, these are highly tuned cars already. Apalagi you mau.
How much is Yaris now? 250, right?
Sorry?
250, right? Yaris. It's a price around 250.
The used prices
I'm
not sure. I didn't check though.
I think it's around 250 lah. Okay lah. Okay lah. Yeah. Oh, it's really decent price nowadays.
Huh? I thought this car is like limited edition, blah blah blah.
No lah, they got so many of them. People try to make money.
What about the FK8R?
More expensive than Yaris. Bro, FKR solid way, the price keras way. Bro, it's older than Yaris and still hold slightly around the same price, if not higher than Yaris, bro. Year-to-year comparison, the FKR second value is crazy, man.
Yeah, I drove it and then I feel it's so comfortable. It's like a family car. You know.
But you can push it. When you have to push around 7 out of 10 only, you start to feel the character come out.
How about this?
I'm sure it's a fast car.
How's that?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a fast car, but it's just, I don't know. It didn't tickle my balls out when I drive it.
I think the problem is the FD2R was so done like, then the FKR you have the expectation, right? You know, it's very grown up.
No, it's the looks of the car. The car
it looks crazy than the FD2R.
Yeah, it looks like a rally car, bro. And then you go in, right? It's so soft, so comfortable, so nice, so easy to shift, so easy to steer. And then go over bumps. There's nothing that makes me want to go.
The engine also, you have to rev above 3 only, start to feel the engine start to get urgent. There's nothing urgent about the engine, right? Unless you start pushing a bit around 4 or 5 only, the car feels a bit urgent.
And then the GR Yaris, second gear, you feel
every RPM, every gear, every shift, the way the gear shifter notching, bro, it's just an experience, lah. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, the GR Yaris makes me.
I wouldn't mind buying one, honestly.
Yeah. So the question is, for 250k, would you go for a GR Yaris or the cheapest Cayman S in town, 718 S? 260,000. There's one Horizon posted recently, right? Cheapest one, 260,000. Cayman 2.5, 718.
Okay, Cayman or Boxster? If it's Boxster, different. Cayman, I will have to think about it. It's not to say outright.
Cayman lah, yo.
I will still think about it.
Yeah. Anyway, is it reliable? It's not in the reliable group of cars, but is it something that you can own and maintain and fix when things go wrong? Yes, it is. Then you can still drive it.
Thomas, I'll give you an example. Sorry, come back to the whole story about the Porsche and the GRS. I don't know why. Sold a Porsche, bought a GRS, and I asked him why this one, and now it's good, like, no. He said, bro, whenever I come and start the Toyota, I know it will start. I know I can whack it very hard. I go to Toyota, I park in, they warranty service everything, and I know nothing can go wrong. He's like, what's the biggest bill I got from Toyota? Nothing much. The Porsche, bro, I drive, I still have this ounce of fear.
Which Porsche? Which one?
Because he went from a 996 over.
Jordi, is it? Jordi lah. 996 turbo.
So my point is that I think there is always a sense of, so the Porsche is like you drive.
You take a 991.2 GT3, you whack the car also no problem, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's you still drive. Okay, I don't want to smash the car. It's a cheap car lah.
Okay lah, langgar lah, whatever lah, you know.
It's a cheap car lah, whatever lah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, so so the Scirocco is cheap, it's damn good looking, it handles really well, it goes like stints. There is a ton of aftermarket modification parts out there. All workshops know how to fix the mechatronic, and you can buy it and mod it and have fun with it. You know, it's a damn good looking car, the Scirocco.
But buy the 2.0.
Sorry?
But buy the 2.0, I think.
2.0, of course.
Yeah.
Get a 2 liter. It's a fantastic car. It's a fantastic car, right? Yeah. People don't play this car. It's nice.
The problem about the Scirocco is that it's being a Abing vibes.
Really, yeah.
I think over already. All the Abings, they traded their Siroccos already.
Bro, not a lot of C43 Abings, bro.
Very few of the Siroccos out in the market going around.
Yeah.
So I think that it's lost that. It has become more classy.
Yeah, I want to
That's true,
see more
that's
of them.
true.
Even
But it's a
even
good
on
looking car. It's so
yeah,
good looking. Yeah.
even on Saturday weekend drives, right? You seldom see Siroccos
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, now you mentioned it, I miss the car. I miss seeing
yes,
them on road.
it's a damn good looking car.
It is a good looking car.
Fantastic.
But I also don't want to. I just don't like the Being vibes. But you're right. A lot of them moved along to something else already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the rear seat is like full adult seating is comfortable.
My theory is a lot of Being moved to C43s.
A45s also.
Bro, today I was driving. I think a few days ago I was driving in Damansara Heights. There's one like AMG, very big one on the windscreen on top there. They put the word AMG.
Yeah.
Then the car wreck out the car. Zoom past me. Then I went to Bangsa. Another one. Like I mean, no offense, because that's what they like. But it
Yeah,
seems
they
like
all went
Sirocco
to
people have
A
moved to C43.
and A45s also.
A45. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brian Chin. I mean, you go for the 2018 lah. If you like the heads-up display, all right, fantastic car. Okay. Nazril Omar. Driving a Civic FC 1.5 now. Currently torn between E39 or Prelude 4th Gen.
Wow.
Go for the Prelude.
Yeah.
Go for the Prelude.
Very rare.
Prelude. Huh?
Not gen very rare,
Is it the square headlamp?
It's the funny one, lah. It's the
Round.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Hey, go for it. It's a nice car. But a lot of them have gone through many bawa pokok mechanics. So be really careful. I mean, the E39 is like a comfortable, luxurious 4-door car, which is similar to your Civic FC. So if you want something fun, go with the Prelude. But parts can be very difficult to find. Okay, it's a very old car already. And you see, look at all this. You see, the whole car, the stance is just wrong one. It's damn scary, A lot of them are scary. The engine is a gem. The 2.2 engine. When the VTEC kicks in, this is a lovely engine. Very characterful. This is the era where Japanese NA engines wallop the German NA engines. Left, right, center.
Yeah.
I
loved it, I knew a girl once, she's the youngest female pilot in Malaysia, and that's a Prelude. So
wow,
so happening.
Yeah,
beautiful car.
But like I said, a lot of bawa pokok Preludes out there, that's scary.
You gotta be prepared to go through the car, wiring, harness, all that stuff, and they're not cheap.
Scary.
Not cheap.
Okay, shooting brake AMG, right? CLA 180 shooting brake. What do you think?
2018 is which one?
W205 no?
No, 205 is C class.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
CLA.
I mean, that gen.
The first gen. First gen.
Yeah. I have a friend who bought this. I sat in it. I wasn't too impressed because it still has that same jarring CLA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so frustrating, they never I feel like they never settle the suspension properly, yeah.
Well, that's Mercedes.
But I think for this price, 130 is actually okay. The price is okay lah.
130 plus okay lah.
I think 150 below is okay. My friend bought it for 200 and I was like, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if it's 130K, you buy something like this. It's a wagon.
It's a Mercedes.
Yeah, it looks cool. Go for it.
Yep. Just make sure you do a PPI. Pre-purchase inspection.
Yeah. Do a pre-purchase inspection with Evo Club extended warranty. And if you pass your inspection, your warranty, your inspection will be. And if you pass your inspection and then you buy the extended warranty, your inspection will be free. Then you get to extend your warranty every year with us. All right, and you'll be supported by 82 service centers, more than Mercedes-Benz. All right.
I'll put a question, Bobby. So, question on Z3 1.9. So,
Wow.
I'm working on this car, and there's a comment. It is not a fast car. It is not. If you think about E36,
It's a Miata lah.
you know the Z3. You know what's the model code for the car? The car model
Okay.
code. It's called like E37. Did you know that?
Oh,
Really?
So like wow. So the E37 on the Z3,
I don't like the look of it.
the front is a E36, the rear is a E30. So all the rear subframe, the brakes, all the rear diff, all like E30 stuff. The front is all E30 stuff.
no wonder. I always felt this car, right? The
Hmm.
front is larger than the rear.
Yeah. So and then when you drive the car, the rear always hops because the E30 stuff like it doesn't grip like and then sketchy to drive the car. And then the gearbox in those areas are not fantastic. So if you want to get this car, get it. The 1.9 is nice. It's an IS engine and stuff, but please get the manual. The auto gearbox is just a bit crappy, just horrible.
This is the era where the gearboxes keep breaking down. Man.
Oh my god! I went through 2 gearbox, Bobby. It's so horrible. Please don't buy.
ZF in this era, right, has ruined Audi and BMW reputation.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
So and you drive the car, you think it's a weekend car, you can drive it, but you'll feel scared driving it. You'll go at 80, 90, you're like, wow, this is very fast because it's so small and everything is around you and you hear everything. It feels sketchy driving the car.
It's not a particularly good looking car also lah.
Pardon?
It's not a particularly good looking car too.
I think it
It's
looks
special.
older. It looks older and classier than what it is.
It looks quirky lah. Okay.
It looks,
Yeah.
It's a 97 car. When you drive it, it feels like a very 1980s or very old car compared to
it has the dimension of those British era, the little Triumph,
yes.
That kind of dimension. Yeah.
It feels like my GF lah.
You feel like you are not sitting in the car. You feel like you are sitting on the car.
Yeah. I mean, and to compare this the same era as E36, I'm looking at the car, I'm going like, whoa, this is so different. I mean, from the windows to the lining, everything about the car is not as built as good as the 36. So yeah, just need to prepare. You must have a car porch, must park indoors. It's a soft top. It's got sound here and there. It's just the way it is. But it's a nice car to drive. It's quirky, but it's a car you park and drive once in a while.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, question here. 9.1 Cayman or 3.0 Supra? Love the inline 6, but also nothing like a flat 6. I think objectively, the 3.0 Supra's engine is way more potent than the 9.1. Sounds nice too. It probably goes faster around track than a Cayman of that generation. Yeah. So I think this is a question of which one fills your bucket, though. If you like the Cayman, you like the Cayman, no? Don't care about the speed, no? If you like the Supra, the Supra.
NA for me.
Yeah, for me it's the Cayman lah.
Yeah, personally, I would choose the Cayman lah. So we'll choose the Cayman. Yeah.
Interior, the styling, the looks of it, whatever.
Yep. Timeless lah. I can't stand Supra's look.
Anyone is timeless lah. Just
yeah.
Since we're on the topic of looks, this one is for you, Thomas.
You know, it's so funny, bro. I was in US, right?
Yeah.
I was driving in US at night, right? No, I wasn't driving. I was sitting my friend's 440i, and then we were at, I think it was just nighttime, right? I saw a couple of XMs. I cannot tahan. They were coming towards me, and then the big nose is like lit up at night. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Wow, it looked exactly like this.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, like, now you see 3 of these together. It's like you're driving in the middle of the street, right? Your eyes will look out for cars with 2 lights, right? You're used to it. Suddenly this thing come out, it's like, what the hell is this? Like your brain is like, what?
I don't know, man.
Looks more like a truck, isn't it? The lights, the headlights.
I don't know. It's so weird, but the dimensions of the car, the cannot.
Like a truck lah. Looks more like a. It looks like a. If you told me it's like a new Ford Ranger, I'll believe it. At night, it's for the lights itself.
I cannot.
Cannot.
Yeah, I cannot too. I mean, for this kind of price,
Yeah. Supra, I think this is around market value, so
yeah.
okay. Yeah, 3.0. I think you're talking about 3.0. So market value recon is around there. Right.
Mm.
How about this one? So obviously people are doing the mods, the F10 to the GT30, and there's one for sale. Would you even consider buying one?
No lah, yo, please lah, no.
Imagine
What
the
the
car's resale value. Can they sell the car, or would there be a market for the car? I'm just
I
wondering.
don't know, bro.
How,
Got lah, but you gotta really put low lah, you know.
But
No.
some people like it. Okay.
But
Bro, look at it.
But I'm impressed with what they've done. Honestly, I mean, their work.
I am impressed. It's just so.
Wait. Just look at it for a moment. All right.
Shit, man.
What
Bye.
the heck, bro?
Bye.
Bye
It's
lah.
damn good looking, wait.
Yeah, good. I mean, imagine the pricing lah. If it was like a very old F10. Oh, 212 F10. Okay, wow.
It's so confusing, bro. You walk towards the car, you open the door, then it's like, what?
I know, but if you okay, I think all of us know how a standard F10 is, how they look like now, right? They really look tired, look
It's
old,
true, it's true.
you know.
Yeah.
And then someone who has already done this whole thing, right?
You know,
Hey, buy lah. You have fun with it.
Look,
lah. And then
I'm
the F10
against it. I'm against it, but look, I like what Davies is saying. I really respect that people can actually create something like this.
Moreover,
imagine a
moreover,
212 F10 is cheap, you know. If you're buying at that price, wow, and
exactly what I want to say.
What's your spec of your G30? Oh, mine is a 6-in-9 NA.
whoo,
So what I want to say is this. The F10 is currently like a 60-70K car. So you want to do something like this, by all means, right? It's not like the F10 is still at 190, 200K, and then you go and do this to your car.
50
I mean, go ahead.
50 plus thousand, Bobby. It's less 60. Okay?
Go ahead.
If you buy at the same price, honestly, I mean, I would consider like, okay, for fun, like, why not? Looks good.
We have seen more horrible mods on F10s, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if one that looks like a G30, I don't mind.
Not even a G30, M5.
M5 some more. Go ahead, Darren. Go ahead. Okay.
All right, Thomas asked a few times. Let's help him out. Torn between a Lexus UX high spec 290K or a BMW X3 X20 300K. Wife take new car first or me? Need advice. Do not think I can ever get X3 in such price anymore in future. Why Why cannot get any more in future?
You just buy the X3 and give it to your wife. That's it. Right?
Whichever makes your wife happy.
True. Whichever makes her happy. But the UX is a car that is particularly not worth its price. Okay. Horrible value.
Is it horrible for me to say that if you're going to go for UX, I'd rather you go for a Corolla Cross and save the money?
Well, there is this thing about visiting a Lexus dealer versus visiting a Toyota dealer, you know, right? The Toyota dealer is Milo or coffee. The Lexus dealer is, sir, what would you like? Latte or caramel latte?
Or would it be better if they went to look for an older RX?
But maybe the wife wants the wife wants a small car.
Then Countryman, right?
And there's the Mini Countryman. Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if your wife really likes the UX, you can't say anything, right? Right.
Our friend, our Euro Club member, one of them, the wife bought, the fiance bought a UX. He keep complaining to me. I say, bro, The wife happy, you know? Hey, your fiancé happy, you know? Happy lah, never be, right? It's
Yeah,
a
lor.
car, ma.
Yeah, lor. But
And
it's not
plus,
worth it.
and
Yeah,
plus,
Countryman is too harsh. True.
yeah, and plus, Lexus, if they don't care, I mean, they want reliable, then, then Lexus, you cannot fight that,
Yeah, lor. Then go ahead, lah.
Because if your wife don't really care about the maintenance and all that, yeah.
Mm.
Actually,
Congrats.
even in JCW, it's still a bit harsh compared to these two, lah. Yeah, I should go for UX, lor.
Yeah, congrats for paying 150K more than what the car is worth. So bad. Yeah. Okay.
FK8R. Oh, okay. FK8R versus GR Corolla. Of course,
MK8 Golf R.
Golf
Bro.
R, Golf is the king of. It's really the king of dailyable hatchbacks or performance hatch. Cannot fight.
Okay.
Which one better? Audi Q5 or BMW X3?
I would say the X3. I mean, the Q5 rides well as well. I mean, both cars ride really well. But if it's which one to buy, I would think the X3 is more competitive. Okay. Mr. Shafi, 840 or SL43? 840 for me. Yeah.
Hey, Atisha just bought the SL400 for Enduro this year. Congrats, bro.
Congrats. The destinations are awesome.
But the dates are currently 8 to 18 of December, correct?
Yes, 8 to 18. And Yang has made sure that we're going to have a fun trip. Right, Yang?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to drive all the way to Krabi first night. Let's try and hit there. Enduro a bit. And then from there, Kanchanaburi. And then from there, Chiang Rai.
Huh?
No, my Sariang
first. Kanchanaburi to Mai Sariang, Mei Hong Son, Pai, and then Chiang Rai.
Are we staying Mei Hong Son for like 2 nights or something?
Can. And then we'll come down to Nan, Route 1148, and then Nan and all that, and then Bangkok. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I shall take hopefully my French car is here, my French car.
Yeah. So Thomas, this Sunday I may not join you all already.
Why?
My Porsche gonna bang this morning.
Ayo.
Do you know or not, Thana?
What? The Porsche?
Okay.
His car got Peruduat.
So this morning is the final test for my Porsche. My workshop has done everything. They put so much effort into my car, took out the speedo, renew it, the screen, all changed the screen, the aircon, take out, service, everything done. The car is done, perfect to hand over to me today. So this morning they go for a final check, and then a freaking Perodua Beza rear-ended my car.
How bad?
The Beza is very bad. My Porsche, from the looks of it, the bumper, the tail lamp, all the Carrera words all dropped out. And then you see, the thing with this is a Porsche is a taboo. It's not taboo. Porsche hates being rear-ended, right? Because you have the whole engine behind, your fan, everything, the stuffs are all behind. Mine is even worse. There's a cabriolet.
Yeah.
You know that cover on the cabriolet, the thing that goes behind, and then the roof comes up, and then it comes down like that. So that thing, I believe that rear end could have been pushed by the rear panels and all that. It might have misaligned. Yeah. not the best of luck, but I really feel, yeah, that's how the Baroda looks like, and yeah, that's how my car looks like.
Oh man.
Happened this morning. On the day it's supposed to be delivered to me for this Sunday's drive with you, Thomas. And you see the bumper, the whole bumper on the left side, came back, punctured, the light broken,
All
the
gone,
the panels all misaligned. Oh yeah, Thana, you see my rear, right, has an engine, has a powered spoiler,
Yeah.
has a powered roof
Yeah.
cover and all that. All these mechanisms are there.
These guys seem to have like rammed into it at pretty decent speed, at least 20 or 30 it seems.
No, it's more than that.
And then you look at my picture again. Look at what is leaking out. So it's a serious rear ending.
But
So,
the outside also gone the whatever that
fuck it lah. It's a piece of shit.
his radiator
Right.
gone away.
I don't care, right? I don't care, right?
Walao, jialat way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
All
Oh well. Well,
Yeah.
that's what Barodas do, right? When you are driving fast on the highway, a Baroda will block you.
Yeah.
When you are trying to drive nice and slow on the highway, a Baroda will come and tiong you.
Well,
It's always a Baroda. Baroda to me is like the cock block for car enthusiasts. Whenever you try to do something, right, it's there to kacau you one.
there are also nice
Whichever way.
drivers out there, you know.
I don't care. I don't care. Right. Today I have the right to denigrate any Barodas out there. It's like come in there. So it's today that I'm supposed to get the car and boom. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah.
Hey,
But I
you know what?
really feel
Baroda
bad
Kantil-
for my mechanics.
the story of Baroda Kantil gives them the spirit, right? The Kantil kick the dog, right? You know, small deer kick the big dog, right?
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, today I
Kick
feel you.
the dog,
I really
kick a
feel
black
you.
I mean, the amount of mechanicals at the back of the car, the powered spoiler, the roof thing, all are together one, you know. Everything misaligned.
Your fan
Oh,
bracket,
lao
I'm sure gone, Bobby.
Headache way.
Sorry?
Your fan bracket all gone.
Yeah.
The fan bracket, the fan not cheap, you know.
Yeah.
Very expensive. Don't go far, just the fan alone. The bumper,
Mm.
sure, gone one. And then I'm sure the engine is fine because it's all one piece. One is gone, is that hose, the hose that goes, and that's fine, not a problem. I don't care about the coolant lah. I'm more concerned about like the sensors, the bumper, the crash bar. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Just imagine all those things get pushed 1 inch.
No one
Just
inch lah.
imagine that.
Half inch also jialat already way.
Yeah, just imagine that. The engine connected to the gearbox, the drive shaft,
Can
the
I ask?
Walao
Look at this
way.
picture.
Can I
look
ask
at this
how much,
picture.
how much
Yeah.
you pay a car for, Bobby?
Well, we're gonna claim his insurance.
Good
So
enough. I mean, but you have a good amount of coverage lah.
yeah. So look at all the mechanicals in there and being rear-ended. Look at how near everything is to the bumper.
That is
okay.
the 911.
Yep. So I'm definitely bringing this car for Enduro, Wong Fei Hong. So the thing is this I mean, my first, I don't know why, when I got the call from a mechanic, my first reaction is I'm like, wow, I feel so bad for you all because you all put in so much effort to help me do up the car and rush it for me so that I get to drive it this 20th of August on the first shakedown run with Thomas and Adrian Mark, they all, you know, to Hat Yai, and this happened. And so I don't know how lah, but they were devastated. I mean, the mechanics at Prestige, all of them were like, what the heck? Final test to deliver the car to me, and Boom. Oh well. Things happen for a reason, I guess. Let's smile and sorry for bringing this up. Yeah. Sorry, Thana. I forgot to tell you today I was quite busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh my God.
Oh well.
All right. What do you think about the Honda City hatchback and Yaris? Both look the same, feels the same all around. I think the Yaris is more worth the money.
Oh, is the City a lot more expensive than the Yaris?
Of course.
We need our expert guy here. Jiang, what's the price?
But
The
I
Yaris
think
is a new gen. Sorry, the Yaris is an old gen.
Yeah, Ogen.
Hey,
City is newer.
please don't hide yourself, Jiang. You can
City is newer.
join in anytime and tell us, which one is more expensive, which one is more worth buying, Jiang.
City, newer.
City,
Yeah.
Okay, right. See, guys, Jiang says City. You have to trust Jiang. He has driven more cars than you all. Yeah.
City is a
Jiang
nicer
shy.
car lah, but I think the Yaris more tired. Because City
I
pricing
think the
is
City drives
really...
better. City
Oh.
City drives very nice, yeah. But
City, suddenly the City drives like a bigger car, like a proper sedan car. It's no longer a cheap car, so it feels.
so you think the new City drive a bit more Conti kind of feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how much more luxurious the Honda now drives compared to the earlier Honda. So
Yeah.
But the price is like
I mean, you pay for it like
Civic
What,
price.
it's only like what, 10K difference, is it?
No lah. The
yeah.
top spec Yaris is 90 plus K.
Let me
Top
check.
spec
Let me check.
Civic is like 120,000 way.
City,
Top spec City 120,000, bro.
What?
That's the hybrid version. 100.
The hybrid lah, yeah.
Wow.
hatchback is 78. City is what? 78 starting to 100K. Yaris is
Okay, like even the Yaris is the previous gen also lah.
Yaris starts at a higher price.
Really ah? Oh, okay lah. But the Kosong spec City is I don't agree with like the Kosong spec Civic City
The player issues it with the player or the
yeah.
seat?
Okay lah. If the now that Kit T just shared the hatch B is 96,000. Okay lah, the price is around the same lah. Yeah, then I will cite the Civic City lah. Yeah. Okay lah. City is this.
Okay.
Thomas's car when he was working also is a City IDSI.
But Thomas, will you go for a M4 convertible or M4 coupe?
I don't know, bro. Like something is off about M4 convertibles. This doesn't seem that right to me. Yeah.
The new gen, does it have a M4 convertible? The new gen, the one with the ribbon nose?
Got.
Okay.
But something about the M4, like it doesn't have a particularly nice sounding engine, but I don't know.
Okay, if it is the previous generation F82, F83, of course convertible is nice. You can open the top, but you also have to consider this when you open the top. Okay, let's say you want to go enduro with us. It's a hard top convertible, right? We're going for a 2-week road trip. You can't fit much luggage in your boot when your roof is open because it's a hard top. If it is the new generation with the soft top, you can fit a lot more. All right. I mean, you can still fit reasonable luggage, but it's not a lot more. I mean, BMW convertible packaging is actually considered very, very good. All right. But for me, I will definitely go for the convertible because I'm not a track day guy. I don't do track day stuff. So I will get a convertible so that sometimes I can just open the roof, 4-person sit in the car, enjoy my M4 convertible. But I don't like mechanical roofs. Yeah. I don't like hard top convertibles. I prefer soft top.
Yeah, same.
Right. But the new generation is a soft top, so you get a lot more room
You know,
for
when I was
luggage.
living in
and all that.
US, I had to use the rear seats of the Camaro because the Camaro operates like almost like a hard top, so they take the whole half the boot space for more than half the boot space for the convertible top. So
My God.
I end up having to put my luggage in my rear seat all the time.
Horrible packaging for such a big car.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well.
Anyways,
I'm still disturbed, Bobby.
Sorry? Sorry, Thana?
I'm still disturbed.
Oh, yeah,
I'm still
bro. I mean, okay lah, don't like that way. I'm not as disturbed as you.
I went through one, so I can understand. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh well, things happen.
Well,
budget
Cyril
under
Lim,
30K.
Cyril Lim asked, would it be right off your head? Fix out, of course.
Budget under 30K ringgit. 2012-13 S80 Volvo S80 T5. Is it a enduro car?
Of course. I see Jerome thinking about buying a car put in Malaysia already. Okay, you as a Singaporean, you can buy 30K cash cars. Why would you want a S80 T5, right? Let's find you the cheapest convertible that I can find.
Wait, this guy is not Jerome. This guy.
He is Jerome. He is Jerome.
Oh, I know. I can't read Chinese. Yeah.
Evo Club Singapore. Jerome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get
Yeah.
convertible lah, bro. Why you get Volvo? What the heck?
Okay, Jerome, get this 40-something thousand
What the
Golf
hell is that?
MK3 Golf MK3 convertible.
This lah, don't lah.
What? It's a beautiful car, bro.
Thana, reliable or not?
fast and safe.
Bro,
Fast and
it's the-
safe. 2 kids.
hey, Thomas, you search this car on Omoda, you look at the condition of this car. You just look at the condition of this car. This car is super well kept, way. Super duper well kept, way. The whole car is like,
You saw in Muda got one Lancia.
hey,
What?
screw it lah. Monte Carlo. Don't lah, bro. The
Okay,
Monte
Golf-
Carlo has a brake that doesn't work.
But Golf Cabrio, right? Golf what?
Golf. I don't know. You just Muda. You just type cabriolet.
No, I
And then the
think
car
Golf
will come up.
Cabriolet cannot.
No, you just type cabriolet. Just type cabriolet.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cabriolet. Can't see, bro. Nothing yellow also. I found it. Oh, it's a Z4.
What?
No.
Oh, MK4. Look at the interior. The condition is so good,
But I guess it's
and it's a 4-seater.
if you got kids, is it enough?
Mm,
Small, it's small.
Okay,
lah.
what?
Small. lah.
Yeah, it's a small car lah.
Yeah,
It's
lah.
a small car lah.
From Singapore to go to Malaysia to go to Thailand for him, no lah. He needs some more safer and bigger car, something more substantial.
True. Volvo S80.
Huh?
Volvo S80.
Yeah, at least if you can find like a old 6 Series. Or,
Wait, Bobby.
Oh yeah. The 6 Series is cheap.
Exactly, the old 6 Series I think is good for him.
6 Series.
Mm.
But is Santa Fe qualified for Evo? No?
Hey, I'm gonna whack you.
Thomas. Oh, whack you! I tell you. One day I'm gonna whack you.
Off-road,
One fine day.
One
I'm gonna suddenly appear next to you and smack you when you mention Santa Fe.
somewhere.
Yeah. Smack him. Oh, 50. Oh, got 30K also.
Hey, how about a Santa Fe Cabriolet? Wow. Okay, what? Right? Would you not deny a Santa Fe Cabriolet for Evo Enduro?
Jerome, why don't you get a 6 Series? 40-something thousand. Right?
Hey, Jiang, show Santa Fe Cabrio.
Or a 6 Series convertible, but this
No
one is
space
about
lah, bro. No
60K.
space lah. The no space lah, bro. Bro, look at this. How can you not qualify this for enduro?
Bro, don't kacau lah. I know, but it's not for sale. All right.
Bro, we can import from Australia.
Is there one in Malaysia?
It's not an actual production car.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not.
In Europe, there's all these T-Roc convertible. You know the VW
Yeah.
T-Roc convertible.
Yeah,
So many of them.
nice.
Only if they have them in Malaysia or T-Roc convertible.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerome. Why don't you invest a little bit more of your prestigious Sing dollar, like maybe 20,000 Sing dollar? Then you get the 6 Series convertible. Then you can put your child at the back. You still get a decently okay large E kind of boot. Your extra luggage, Chiang can help you carry. Right, Chiang don't mind one. Chiang is a super nice guy.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you get to spend so little money, and you get a 6 Series convertible. Go for enduro. Come back, you sell the car. Come back and sell the car straight away. Then next year you buy again.
Please
Right?
don't take Chiang's space because I need if I drive the Alpine, I need the space in Chiang's car.
I was just telling Chiang. And Chiang said, Cayman, can put stuff in my car. This car. Nice.
If I drive the Alpine, I definitely need extra space. Bobby, I need to put things in your car.
I'm driving Porsche. Good luck. Okay, so yeah, Jerome, get a 6 Series. Look at this one,
But enough
4.4.
space for the kids behind, no?
Okay. I mean, it has definitely more room than the Golf lah, and it's a modern car, right? And then you have the sense of occasion, and then you come back, you sell the car. Look at this one; it's so beautiful. It's white color, red color seats, and all that.
Oh, the front, so Bengal era.
Bro, I said, he drive it, enjoy the car, and then come back and then sell it off. Okay.
Probably have to spend a bit of money fixing up before enduro lah.
I give you an idea. If you're scared about the road tax, buy the car, have insurance, tow the car to the border. Thailand no road tax. Have the car in Thailand. So okay.
No, you need road tax in Thailand. You need the Malaysian road tax in Thailand.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, they check for it.
Says who? No lah.
But anyways, I think you need to spend a bit of money to fix the car up lah, because it's not going to be entirely pristine. But it's not difficult. I don't think it's a difficult car.
Just service the aircon, make sure you have all the fluids changed, and then let's go. Right?
Yeah, better than the S80.
Yeah, the aircon is important for this kind of journey. Aircon is super important. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, that's for enduro. Now, guys, 9th of September. Chiang, no need to flash anything. 9th of September, we are having a big car gathering. There will be 2 parking lots. You can show the post. You can show that post that you did on Facebook here. You can show that one. All right. So we have a big car gathering. What is that? And we have 2 big parking lots. Okay. One for everybody, one for EVs and PHEVs. All right. And it's a fantastic place to do car gathering because instead of some, let's say, dash highway parking lot, right? Or the parking lot opposite of what KLCC there, I mean, when it's a parking lot at night, yeah, it's nice. But this location that we are going, you see that? All the parking, actually, this one, not just this one, hey, even the parking on the left side, you see at the far end, right? At the far end, there's Starbucks and all the eateries there. Actually, the parking on the left, you move your mouse there, Chiang, your mouse to the... No. You move mouse up, you move around there, then mouse, yeah, that parking also we all can go there and park. So There's toilets there. There's Starbucks there. There's Texas Chicken, Subway, Jaya Grocer, all this. So we're gonna have our big gathering over here at this place, and then there's a hey, why you so fast? Wait. Just now the track, the path night. This, look at this track. It's over there. Usually it's for cycle, but you can rent all the electric scooter and all that with the safety equipment, and you can have fun there on the track. There are corners with campers and all that. All right. So 9th of September, and then there's a lot of restaurants over there as well. So we're gonna have a big gathering over there. Please come over, everybody. Have fun. All right. So Thana can think, do I want to bring my 330E park in front or take my Boxster park at the back? You know, either way lah. So it's a damn good place for car gathering because a lot of lights, a lot of amenities there. It's not like most car gathering is like, oh, no toilet, to find toilet, no place to buy drinks, no place to buy food. And bring your chairs, your foldable chairs, because we can go Jaya Grocer, buy snacks, buy coffee, buy whatnot, and then we can sit there and you know, chit chat. Yeah. So it's a fantastic place. And the best thing is, this place we drive Dash Highway to here, so you can have fun on Dash Highway. So. Yep, you can log into your club.evomalaysia.com account. So create an account in club.evomalaysia.com, and then you on your account, Jiang, you can maybe show your account. After you log into your club, no, Jiang, your account. If you log into your account, you just scroll down. You can see on the events tab there. You can find this event there. All right. So go register. All right. 9th of September. Please come and have fun. See everybody. Hopefully my car is ready. Thana. How would you feel, Thana? Like you, okay, I don't want to jinx anything, but how would you feel if you put in so much effort to do up your customer's car or your friend's car, your shop, and then on the day to deliver to him, some fucker hit you?
I know exactly how it feels because I've gone through my own car and I've gone through a customer car also. Same thing. So my car the day I brought was the day after I fixed my exhaust. Everything was So and then I go through that like it's like.
Yeah, but usually you whack yourself versus other people whack you. Other people whack you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Chiang. Thank you. So if you log into your account at club.evomalaysia.com, when you scroll down, you will see all the events. Right. You scroll up, then you will see, you know, our videos, our latest videos. Then you scroll up some more on our channels and all that. So you can just scroll up and down and yeah. Okay. So that's the club thing. Okay. So I think it's time for Dude, where's my car? Yeah. We're all tired already. Hi, Thana. Yeah.
You know, my car is parked now. I don't take my car out nowadays. Come, please join in. There's a QR code there. Please scan and join us, and you can play along with us to play Dude, Where's My Car? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, please scan, guys. Please scan.
QR code is there.
Please scan. I'm scanning also.
Let's play.
Sorry, guys.
Scan. Hey, why? Oh, okay, got it. Thank you, Chiang.
Play. Oh, actually, I can copy and play somewhere else on the laptop, isn't it? Could I?
Okay, ready. Sorry. I'm super hungry.
That's funny.
Oh, you haven't makan ah?
A bit Come, let's go. What do we have? Round one.
What's that?
You use AI to generate all these things so much, boy.
What is that? What is that? What is that again?
The AI pictures and stuff.
Yeah, so much faster than using a designer. Yeah.
Cheaper, right?
Huh? Zero
cheaper?
cost. Zero cost.
Huh? Are you
Okay, lah,
serious? You pay for the
I mean,
app,
I did pay for the what that mid journey thing.
Oh, Audi. This is Bobby's first car, is it?
No, this is the one that oh yeah, it is. This is the 1.8 turbo A4. Oh, manual. Okay, Audi A4 1.8 turbo.
The used
I still
tires
love
for-
how it looks. Hey, Thomas, look at it. It's so good looking, right? So handsome with this car.
This year what when it was launched?
It launched in 1994.
Wow, okay lah. For the era, it looks nice.
Imagine E36 versus this.
E36.
Box
Yeah.
E36.
E36.
Okay, fair enough.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, I want you all to look at one thing. You look at the headlamp of the E36, and then you see a plastic strip below it. Can you see the plastic strip below it? And then there's the bumper, right? That
It's not
was
plastic, it's
how,
metal.
I mean, metal or what lah. There's an additional piece there lah, right?
Yeah.
That was how cars were designed back then. You can see, look at Wira, you can look at all the other cars, right? You have multiple pieces on the front one. Audi was the first car maker that changed how car exterior panels were constructed by blending the bumper immediately into the headlamp and disappearing the joining lines and all that. Audi was the first one to remove all this. Very groundbreaking back then.
The whole grille here is a grille. There, the grille is part of the bumper itself.
Yeah. So you just look at. I mean, I know there's the
Audi A4 looks like a very modern car, whereas the E36 looks like a classic car. So
yeah.
yeah.
But of course,
My
the
car-
E36, you know,
Yeah.
rear wheel drive, blah blah, and all that. There's a fan following. There's a cult following.
So Bobby, which one you pick?
I still love my old car. I mean, regardless how the E36 drives, I mean, of course, it drives nicer, but I really. Yeah, oh, and the interior is of a totally different quality built than the E36. The highway cruising capabilities, the quattro four-wheel drive. Yeah, it's just the boot mechanism and all that. The buttons on the dash, right? It looks like solid plastic buttons until you turn on the lights. The button looks like blank button, you know. It looks like blank button. But you start the car, the blank button lights up. There is something on the blank button that lights up. When you switch off the car, right, the button looks like a blank button, like straight up plastic. We just don't know how the light can shine through that solid plastic one. They do this for the era, you know. And then the door locks were all pneumatic, so that it doesn't have the shook, that kind of sound, which sounds rude. So it goes like you know, like that. And then the pump will fail.
Hey, you think the pump will fail on that? E36, Bobby, all the actuator will fail also. It's worse.
It runs on cable still, right? The E36.
No, it's not. It's not cable. It's actuator.
Oh, it's an actuator also.
Yes.
I think this era is a W124 type, right?
Yep.
124 feels a bit bland compared to this two.
But the W124 is a class higher lah. It's the E class. This era, it goes against the 190E.
190E.
Yeah. And then all of them are in British GT racing, and also in BTCC, in DTM, and Audi walloped the two of them.
Looks wise, you must agree the BM looks nicer than Audi, right? looks wise. Although it's a newer design with that grille, but
Mm.
looks beautiful, masculine.
Yeah. This era, then the other car makers protest, and then all the racing series ban Quattro.
But you know, the 3 Series is a better looking car. It feels like the E36, right? It's a better looking car, lah. But still, you know, the Quattro, I don't know.
I mean, no worries, no need to explain. Most people would like the E36 more, 100%.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I get some flack for saying this, but I've never found the E36 to be a particularly handsome car.
It's masculine now.
I think the E46 was
So the
more.
E36 define a lot of how the modern cars around Porsches look like.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, the proportion of the car, because the E36 came out in 1992.
Yeah.
All right, and that proportion sets the template for this entire segment until today.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
the tall rear, short rear, and the long front. And maybe a lot of people didn't realize the E36 is also one of the first car who have the, okay, back then, when you have round headlamps, you have round headlamps. But E36 was the first to have round headlamps and a cover in front.
Yes.
Back
yes.
then, when I was still a school child, when I saw the E36 first launch, I was in a school bus, I was looking at the car. I was just so amazed with how they designed it, you know, because most cars on the street is either a square lamp with the reflector inside, nothing one, no character, no design inside.
Yes.
Or round, also nothing, but the E36 is too round with a cover in front, which
All right.
that era I felt, wow, that is such a good looking design, you know. So yeah,
Even today, I find the 36 to be handsome and pretty, lah. I mean, in good condition, lah. So
the coupe, especially to my
Yes.
eyes, the coupe E36 is brilliant. It's beautiful. The coupe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, if you show the coupe, wow, the coupe is so good looking. And the E36 proportion makes it look like a big car in pictures until you see the real car. Hey, so small one. Yeah. Yeah, the E36. All right.
okay.
By
Wow.
a big margin. Okay.
A bit of a shift.
For me, the A4 is like a personal thing.
How is the engine of that era 1.8 turbo? Is it compared to like Polo GTI era?
It is. It has a cult following because that engine, a lot of people tune it to like 300 over horsepower.
What?
Yep.
Yes. It's very easy to get that kind of horsepower in the era. So that it was the era where, because Audi was the first to downsize their engine and then turbocharge way earlier than the others. So the Audi boys like to catch out the Beamer and the Mercs of the era lah, because they are all NA ma. Then the Audi boys all turbo ma. So there's a big cult following for this generation of A4. A lot of people mod their cars, gila, right? So for me, it's a personal thing, because before my father bankrupt, he has this A4, and when he bankrupt, I felt, and then the cars all have to go, right? So I was like, oh, I wanna buy back this car, you know. So that's the first car I got lah. I just felt it's still very good looking lah, the way it looks. You look
It
at
is,
this
actually.
black one, you know, it's a handsome car. So
I think it's
handsome in the way like people like the Honda Legend, you know, that kind of clean design, you know. Yeah.
I think this car's a design I did not really appreciate as a youngster, but now with a bit of years, I can appreciate the.
Yeah, but it's not in the same league as E36 when it comes to the importance of that car in the overall automotive hierarchy of which car played a role. It's not up there with the E36.
Actually, you think about it, right? The E36 redefined the BMW design template.
Not just that, the entire segment. The entire segment was redefined by E36 in 1992.
Yeah.
So I can say that the A4 has a cult following, but the E36 is legendary lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
Waste money.
Round two.
On to Ting Ting.
You live in Jurong,
Singapore.
Singapore, but you work at Changi Airport. 10 p.m. night shift. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. Will you drive a category A car? Wow, I don't understand all this thing.
Wow, less than
Vehicle
1,000.
in Singapore or take the MRT every day? Wow, Chiang has deep understanding of Singaporean.
Yeah,
You know, the day I saw a TikTok video, right? Comparing the differences of Eastern Singapore people versus Western. And I was like, what? Is there such a thing? You know,
yeah.
like East versus West. Chiang, we shall keep quiet here. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You will take public transport or buy a car in Singapore?
All I know is faster with the car.
Yes.
It is it cheaper with the MRT?
I don't
Of
know.
course, it's cheaper with the
Cheaper,
MRT.
cheaper. I don't know the price.
But it depends on how you define cheaper, because yeah, you save money, but you are spending a lot of time that you cannot earn back.
You see, those people who say that, oh, Singaporeans don't need a car, you know, they have public transport, blah blah blah. You see, the thing is, it's a lie perpetrated by the Singaporean government, because after work, you leave your office, on the way to your MRT station, your wife call you, hey husband, get a bag of rice. Good luck. I got to carry a 20 kilo bag of rice. Or let's not say a rice is heavy, right? Get a roll of toilet tissue paper. Then you got to carry that with you all the way through MRT, right? It's a lie. It's a lie, you know. I really think that Chiang, I unfriend you, Jerome. I think are you describing Jerome? Yeah. So the thing is this. I mean, it's not as simple as people think that, oh, you got MRT, what? You got MRT, what? But the inconvenience of not having a car, and a car in this day, right, is not just a transportation. It is a vehicle of freedom, you know, of you in your own space, you know. Middle of the night, you stay in the east, you want to drive to somewhere, you know. So I really think that the whole COE thing is a scam, depriving Singaporeans of traveling in their cars, in their own personal cars, to Malaysia, to Thailand, you know. It's just, yeah, in a way, I just see it as a way to deny people of that freedom.
I guess it's also a way of control. It's a crowd control mechanism, if you think about it.
Yes.
You control the crowd, you control how they travel, you control what they think, you control because you got to go a certain way. I mean, sorry to say that, but that's how they are disciplined, and that's how they became. That's part of their whole culture, I guess. You know?
It prevents the outflow of Singaporeans to explore opportunities in Malaysia or do something else. You know, if you are in the lower rung of the society where you cannot afford cars, you are confined to the kind of space provided in the country as a workforce. And you're taking public transport like that, day in and out, you know. Because if you have your own car and you belong to like the lower denominator of the society in Singapore, if you have a car, you can explore Malaysia, Johor, you know, for other things. I don't know. I mean, but I just find that, oh well. And the funny thing is, like my cousins in Singapore, it's like they are already at this income level. Their knowledge, their taste, taste is something that as your income levels grow, right, you have a particular kind of preference for things, more sophisticated stuff. But when it comes to the kind of cars that you can afford to own, it doesn't gel with your psychographic, it's weird lah. Anyway. Of course you want a car. What else? Round 3. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. What is that?
Wow. Chiang.
So, Tini,
Today very oblique, Chiang.
so
Yeah, well, MX-5 MD. Okay, upgrade turbo.
Okay.
Oh, the BBR turbo. Okay. Or Porsche. What kind of power we're looking at, Jiang?
250, around 250.
Wow, so many things and then only 250 ah. Ayo, 250 saja.
Easy choice for me, man.
But,
Oh, it's a
but if you had put,
supercharged,
let's say, if you had put a rotary engine MX-5 versus a Boxster, I'll think.
No need, Thana. Just put the FD2R engine inside. Right? Just the FD2R engine inside is okay already.
Yeah,
Right? It will be a gem.
Yeah, Boxster.
I will go with the Mazda lah. This one.
No fight lah, sorry.
Easy choice.
As much as I love the MX-5,
2.7 or
yeah, 2.7, okay.
It is still
Carry a lot.
Yeah,
Sounds nice.
it still sounds
What?
Yeah.
it still does that.
The 981 is a flat.
Oh lah, bro. The 2.7 doesn't sound like that, bro. 2.7 doesn't sound as aggressive.
Thomas,
There's no vacuum cleaner sound.
Don't you feel Thomas, I feel the smaller engine Boxsters rev faster. It's like it feels lighter to rev. Power's not there, obviously, not as much as the S, but it feels so. It's a different car, but I won't mind it, honestly.
Boxster over the turbo any MX-5 for sure. I feel MX-5 should just leave it just leave it stock. I really feel you just should leave the MX-5 stock. Yeah.
I think the MX-5 needs a turbo engine.
No lah. Oh, the car is so bloody fast around Genting, man. You go up Genting, what the heck, man? Tap the brake, turn the car turn, man. What the heck?
Well, it's an MX-5.
Yeah. I don't know lah. I feel like the car doesn't need more power, but then again, it doesn't have the sound, doesn't have that. The vibrations of the car is kind of lacking, Yeah.
Okay, round 4. Ooh, that's an Audi R8. Wow, look at that manual shifter, man. That has to be the prettiest manual shifter out there.
It's an aluminium thing, right?
Of course, it's an Audi. It's an Audi.
It's from Lambo, basically. But it's basically a gated Lambo gearbox.
Audi R8 Spider V8. Wow. Carrera Cabrio.
Easy choice lah, bro.
Yeah.
But Thana, have you guys realized 991.1 the steering it's like a bit miss for me. 991.2 the steering is like they got it.
Why?
I didn't like 991.1 steering. it's like good, but
steering
like
geometry.
a lot of the ratio, the weighting is just.
But you like
find
Santa
that-
Fe? Ah?
Yeah, so like for you, yeah, I understand lah. I get it.
Okay.
992 feels very easy to drive lah. So light, sharp. So
The R8 has the sense of occasion, the looks.
the sound.
Mm. Oh.
Mm. But do you want a R8 in a manual? That's the thing.
Okay, what? It's a high revving V8. You know this V8 engine, right? Revs to 8,000 plus RPM.
True. True.
It's 8,000 plus RPM. You know, it's a high revving
It's
V8.
V10 maybe, but now I'm like,
V10, then the Porsche not in the same league already lah.
Yeah.
Right? This Porsche makes what kind of horsepower? Like 300 what? 300 something. You got 350 or not? I know the R8 will tap out this car.
R8
But R8 makes R8 makes 420.
Yeah.
Oh, 400, not bad. 7,400 RPM. 440 Newton. 7,800 RPM. Top horsepower. Porsche is manual. So no manual, right? Does the Porsche have manual?
Yes.
The 991.1
Oh, no.
got manual, meh? Got manual, meh? Got or not? Thomas, Porsche man. 991.1 got manual, meh?
Yes, there's manual.
Huh?
Not for sold in Malaysia.
Oh, got manual. Ooh, yo.
Ada manual, but there's a stupid 7-speed gearbox.
Oh, yeah. That weird 7-speed manual in the 991. Yeah, introduced in the 991. 7-speed. Anyway, let's look at the results. Wow. I know which one I will vote for. The one with the 4 seats. Thana will vote for R8.
Of course.
I voted for the Porsche.
When you can make an orchestra and play the tune for a V8 with a manual stick, why not?
Con don't know when I mentioned that Con you know or not? Con, my Porsche. This morning final test to deliver the car to me and then kena whacked by a Proton. Yep. Rear end. Jibang. Boom. Boom. This morning.
Con, will it buff out?
How to buff out lah, bro?
Con will say, come on, Wes.
It's the final test, you know, final test. Then to deliver the car to me, and then hit by a Beza. Yeah. Barodoas, the cock block for car guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Then you just imagine the amount of mechanism at the back, the powered tail, the powered spoiler, the roof mechanism, the engine.
But I don't think the engine subframe will be affected. Looking at this, I think it's more just the top.
Don't know lah, bro.
No
Look
worry.
at the whole panel camera already, the middle reflector.
Just a panel lah, don't worry lah.
Bro, I feel so sad for you, bro.
Just to find the parts. Phew. Just to find the parts.
Sorry, bro.
Look at the bright side of me.
Huh?
Look at the bright side.
Yeah.
Now you get all new lights, all new bumper.
Just for the things to come in, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need help? I can source UK.
Yeah.
Plus performance
Uh,
can settle, no problem.
I mean, it's at Prestige anyway. So, wow, look at the amount of things inside. Wow, one shot, ping plang.
Bro, don't think so much, bro.
No, I didn't think much. I mean, I'm okay, man. In fact, I feel bad for my friends in Prestige. They put so much effort for me, and then, bing bong, gone.
Oh man.
Oh well.
Well, but the guy wasn't going slow. The way they impact.
Well, that's
Doesn't
what
look like
Perodras are. Isn't that what Perodras are made for?
I got rammed by my spider kena from a Land Cruiser, but at least he kind of like went like that, not like boom, like roll into my car.
Oh well. That's what they do.
So Bobby, no more do your shakedown drive already.
Of course, no more lah.
Yo, take your Audi lah, so comfortable.
Out your head lah.
Yo, there I don't want to go also lah.
Same only.
Okay lah. I'll go lah.
Aston Aston it.
Aston Martin.
I was so looking forward to do the shakedown drive.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah. Oh well. Shit happens. Ding 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 ding. Nah, everything got a what? Maybe Thomas planned to raid me in this trip there.
What the?
Yeah, so I didn't get to go. Then Thomas
Why
is
you
like,
think of me like that? What the hell? Yo?
because you got ponytail, ma. Yeah. Anyway, guys. So
I don't
yeah.
know how to think about what you.
So guys, yeah, I guess that's the end of it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Remember, get your cars cleaned up properly with Evo Club Car Wash for our 9th of September big gathering. And if you want to make sure your car is in tip-top condition, go to Plus Performance with Thana. And then if you have something that you want to buy and you want to earn more money, look for Thomas, PM him, and then he has something great going on.
Launching a business, looking for business partners.
Yeah. Thomas is looking for business partners, and he will make sure you succeed. All right, because he's a pro in making people rich. Right. Yeah, before all of us know Thomas, we cannot afford all the cars we buy. After we know Thomas, we start to buy all the cars we buy.
First you say I will ponytail, then I will do something to you. Now you say,
yeah. maybe I'm looking forward for you to do something to me. Right. Okay.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah. So guys, 9th of September is our big gathering. Yeah. Yeah. So 9th of September, our big gathering. Please come. We have one big parking lot for all kinds of internal combustion engine cars and one big parking lot for all the EVs and PHEVs.
What car are you
All right.
bringing there, Bobby?
My Porsche.
Your Porsche. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Or maybe
this
I get a
driver.
Taycan from Porsche and then drive the Taycan there. I don't know lah. Anyway, so come to our big gathering, and it's at a fantastic location. We drive Dash Highway. We arrive there. That place got Starbucks, got food, got toilet, got everything. Okay, guys. Please
night,
register
everyone.
yourself. Good night, everybody. Good night, Con. Good night,
Good
Thana.
night.
Good night, Chia.
Bye.
Good night, Thomas.
Bye bye.
Bye.